Hi everyone, this is Wendy from the Running Stitch, and today I'm going to show you the Bernina 550 Quilters Edition, as well as a unique little feature available on all the Bernina sewing machines that you may not have noticed before or wondered what they were, and it is all to do with your stitch plate. So here on the 550, on the stitch plate, we have the regular opening that the needle goes down into to create the stitch, and then there's this small little hole in front of it, close to you. And you may have wondered what that hole is used for, and it's to run a cord underneath. And unlike other techniques, the reason why you would do this one is, or the cord is not to be seen in this particular technique. I'm going to show you an example by doing a corded pin tuck. So I am going to remove the stitch plate. I have already removed the bobbin, and we'll take the cord. This is a pearl cotton, and the size on this one is a number 5. You could use a number 8, a number 3. A worsted weighted yarn may also work very well. And so coming in from underneath, I am going to run that cord through the hole, and then I'm going to forget about it. I'm going to add the bobbin back in place. Cut my thread. I'm going to keep the extension table off so you can see what we're doing, and I'm going to put on the number 32 pin tuck foot. In doing a pin tuck, I also need to use a double needle, which we have on the machine. When you're threading the machine with 2 threads for a double needle, you want to make sure when you thread the second thread coming down through the guides in the front, you do the guide in front of the machine, but you, on your second thread in your second needle, you miss the guide at the very last one in front of the needle. So I have it set up just for regular sewing. I am going to leave the door open so that I don't catch the cord. And now we will do a regular corded pin tuck. I don't have to worry about where the cord is or what it's doing. It just feeds right through, and the bobbin thread is going to trap it in underneath. I'm going to move my needles back up, and then if you can come in and take a look at that, you'll see where I have a nice definition on the pin tuck, and then the cord is trapped in underneath. No muss, no fuss. Next, we're going to move on to the 7 series machine, and I'm going to show you a couple of other techniques that you can do with this special little hole in your stitch plate. For this particular technique, what we're going to do is we're going to stitch a cord on the very edge of the fabric. And to do this, I'm going to use the number 10 foot and the same hole. I've already got that started with the cord running in underneath. I have turned the sensors off on the 7 series machine so that I can operate with the door open, and this is the effect that we are going to create. I'm going to, I have pressed the fabric. I'm going to position it underneath the foot. I have the machine set up for a zigzag stitch. We'll take a look at the display. I have it very small. The width is set to 2, and my length I've left at 1.5. I just want a small zigzag that's going to catch the edge of this cord. So I'm going to place it, I'm going to lower the foot. Again, you can, I'm not paying much attention to that cord, I'm just going to keep it out of the way. I am using the guide for the number 10 edge stitch foot to place the fabric, the folded fabric against. You can do this technique with 2 pieces of fabric and running the cord in between. You can use lace and a cord, and then you would have the cord in between the fabric and the lace itself. You would just place one on either side, run the cord up through the bobbin, the bottom, and through the hole in your stitch plate. So I'm just going to gently guide the fabric all the way down with this small little zigzag. You'll notice I have nothing under the feed dogs on the other side, and the machine is perfectly fine. Get to the end, I'm going to raise the needle again, raise the foot, And then we have the cord stitched perfectly down all along the edge of the fabric. I'll just clip it. The next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to use the same zigzag stitch. This time, we're going to use it to do a gather. So I'm just going to keep the same foot on just for ease of use. I'm going to widen my zigzag this time just a little bit. I'm also going to make the stitch a little bit longer. The idea is I want to gather the fabric, making a bit of a ruffle. So again, the cord is underneath. It's going to be trapped with the bobbin thread. So I will lower the foot, hovers a little bit, put it in its proper position. With the cord positioned through that small hole in the stitch plate, it's running straight down the middle. I'm not overly concerned about the zigzag catching it. I'll raise the foot and the needle, pull it out. You can see where the cord is trapped underneath, and then I can just pull on the cord without the other thread to gather the fabric. And it gathers no problem whatsoever. The cord is not trapped on any of the stitches. It runs right down the center of the zigzag. Very easy to create your gathered edge for your ruffle, for a pillow or an apron. So, the small hole on every stitch plate, I'll just remove the foot so you can see, on the Bernina sewing machines available at the Running Stitch on Hazeldean Road, and our website address, www.therunningstitch.ca. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you again.